Are you tired of hearing people online telling you that making money is easy while your wallet is still empty and your phone battery dies from scrolling through fake promises and clickbait? You see screenshots of earnings, flashy cars, and teenagers claiming they made thousands overnight. And it starts to mess with your head because you wonder what you're doing wrong. Maybe you've tried apps that paid nothing, surveys that wasted hours. Let's be honest for a moment. You don't want fantasy, you want something real and simple, and something you can start even if you don't have money, connections, or experience. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 easy ways teenagers are actually making money online right now. And I'm not talking about hype or luck. I'm talking about realistic approaches, small steps, and practical actions you can take starting today, even if all you have is a phone, internet, and motivation. Imagine this for a second. You wake up, check your phone, and see that you earned something overnight. Not millions, not thousands, but real money that came from your effort, creativity, or skill. That feeling, that tiny spark of independence, is powerful. It's not just about cash. It's about confidence. And the first way many teenagers are building that confidence online is through freelancing micro skills. Now, before you think you need years of training, pause. Micro skills are small digital tasks people pay for every single day, like editing short videos, designing simple thumbnails, writing captions, removing backgrounds from images, or even organizing data. Think about it. Businesses and content creators constantly need these tasks done, and many don't care about your age. They care about results. Picture a teenager named Alex who spent a week learning basic video trimming on free apps. At first it was messy. Cuts were awkward. Transitions looked cheap. But after practice, Alex started offering short-form video edits to creators online. The first payment was tiny, barely enough for snacks. But that first payment proved something. Strangers will pay you if you solve their problem. The trick here isn't perfection. It's consistency. Start by picking one small skill. Practice daily, show your work publicly, and offer help directly to people who need it. It's uncomfortable at first, sending messages or showcasing beginner work. But growth always starts outside comfort. Now stay with me, because here's something many teens overlook. The second way is content clipping and reposting. And this is especially interesting because it blends creativity with strategy. You already watch videos, right? Streams, podcasts, or educational talks. Instead of consuming endlessly, what if you turned that into production? People build entire channels by finding interesting public content, cutting engaging moments, adding subtitles, and reposting them with their own editing style. It sounds simple, and honestly, it is, but simple doesn't mean easy. It requires attention to pacing, audience taste, and consistency. Think about Sam, who started clipping motivational speeches. At first, nobody watched. Days passed with zero engagement, but Sam kept posting daily. Eventually, one clip gained traction, then another, and suddenly a small audience formed. Monetization didn't happen overnight, but growth compounds. When you treat content creation like planting seeds rather than hunting for instant results, you create something scalable. And here's the deeper lesson. This method builds digital assets. Instead of trading time for money directly, you're building platforms that can earn through ads, partnerships, or opportunities later. That mindset shift, creating assets rather than chasing quick cash, separates temporary earners from long-term builders. Let me interrupt your expectations for a moment, because the third way might sound old school, but it's powerful: selling digital creations. Notice, I didn't say physical products or expensive inventory. Digital creations are things you design once and sell repeatedly. Wallpapers, study planners, resume templates, social media graphics, or even preset filters for photos. If you've ever customized something for yourself, notes layout, aesthetic designs, or productivity sheets, you already understand the process. Consider Maya, who loved organizing her school notes digitally. She turned her layout into downloadable templates and shared them online. The first few uploads got ignored. Then a student discovered them and shared with friends. Slowly, purchases started appearing. The beauty here is leverage. You create once, refine occasionally, and earn repeatedly. It teaches you packaging, presentation, and value perception. The real skill you develop isn't design, it's understanding what people need and delivering it conveniently. That awareness translates into almost every entrepreneurial path later. Now pause again. Because this next method challenges your assumptions, tutoring or teaching what you already know. A lot of teenagers underestimate how valuable their current knowledge is. You don't need to be a genius. If you understand a subject slightly better than someone else, you can guide them. Teaching math basics, helping others practice language skills, or showing classmates how to use digital tools are all legitimate services. Think about Jordan, who struggled academically until finding a study method that worked. His friends noticed improvement and asked for help. Eventually, Jordan started hosting small online sessions explaining techniques. What began as casual assistance became structured lessons and payments followed. Teaching reinforces your own understanding while generating income. It's a feedback loop. The more you teach, the sharper you become. And emotionally, it builds communication confidence, empathy, and leadership. These are qualities that shape opportunities far beyond money. Here's another shift in the fifth. Method involves participating in online marketplaces for simple tasks, but with strategy rather than randomness. You've probably heard about surveys or testing platforms and dismissed them as useless. And honestly, many are. But targeted participation in user feedback testing, translation snippets, or voice recording projects can produce small but steady returns. The key difference lies in intentional selection and time control. Imagine Leo dedicating one focused hour daily to vetted tasks instead of aimless browsing. Over months, small earnings accumulated. But more importantly, Leo learned discipline and evaluation skills, identifying worthwhile opportunities versus distractions. This method isn't glamorous, and it won't make headlines, but it demonstrates the principle of structured effort generating measurable outcomes. Sometimes progress isn't explosive, it's steady. Let's zoom out for a second and talk about something deeper than methods. The biggest obstacle teenagers face online isn't lack of opportunity. It's mindset traps, comparing progress to others, quitting too early, chasing every trend, or expecting immediate rewards. Online income resembles building physical strength. If you train once, nothing changes. If you train consistently, results emerge. Every path I've shared shares one invisible ingredient: patience. Without it, even the best ideas collapse. And patience doesn't mean passive waiting. It means active improvement. Testing, failing, adjusting, repeating. Think of each attempt as data, not defeat. When a video gets ignored, analyze. When a design doesn't sell, refine. Treat experiences as feedback rather than judgments about your ability. If something here sparked your curiosity, don't let that spark fade after this video ends. Take action immediately. Write down your chosen method. Plan your first step. Execute within the next 24 hours. And if you're serious about building your independence, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing forward. Your age isn't a limitation, it's an advantage. You have time, adaptability, and room to experiment. Use that power. Start today, stay consistent, and prove to yourself that realistic effort beats empty promises every single time. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.